And just like that, we're live, baby. We live. All right. Finally. Finally, we're getting our World Series in. It's been quite a week. I have not been home. I have been working. It's been unfortunate. It's been rough. Haven't had time to make videos. But here soon, I'll be able to be posting regularly and getting back to the grind here in our Seattle Mariners franchise. But for the time being now, it is World Series time. I'm excited to see how we do. At the end of the last stream, we did take a look at the Dodgers. The Dodgers are the best team in baseball still. Let's look at our lineup real quick. Where are they? Up here. So you can see, really deep lineup. A lot of really solid players, too. Like, nobody's really bad on their team. And even the guys on the bench are good. They got Verdugo leading off. Miguel Vargas playing some second base. He got A potential. So that's kind of interesting. Ohtani DHing, no surprise there. Mookie Betts playing shortstop, hitting fourth, no surprise there. Mountcastle's turned into a dog. Big contract with the Dodgers. Good for him. Ryan Jeffers, the catcher. And you notice all these guys are good in all areas of the game, too. Here's James Outman. A lot of pop there. Hit 19 bombs this year. Some speed, some defense. Andy Pages developing nicely for him. And Mundo Sosa, third baseman. Absolute dog. So, really deep lineup. And then, of course, on the bench, you got Jorge Mateo, who can fly. Chapman, somehow, is still in the league on the bench. Didn't really play this year. Dude, what if we brought Matt Chapman in next season to play some third base? That'd be interesting. But, for the time being, I just want to make sure all my audio and stuff's good. And yeah, it seems like everything is good. My connection's pretty good. It's not great, but okay. And of course, the main thing that the Dodgers have that's actually better than us, so I think the lineup's kind of a push. You know, we've got a lot of talent in our lineup too, a lot of pop. All right. No surprise there. A lot of young talent. But the main thing is going to be the pitching matchup. Which, if we go to the Dodgers, excuse me, Ohtani, Yamamoto, Bobby Miller, Taj Bradley, Glasnow. I mean, that's the best starting rotation in the game. That looks like a Legends team. I mean, it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough series for us. And then, of course, with our pitching staff, Kirby, Miller, Gilbert, Hancock, and Mitch Denny, the Rookie of the Year this year, who's really come out of nowhere. We did not expect him to be the guy that he was, but I do have Bryce Miller pitching Game 2. Gilbert has not thrown well this postseason, so I'm going to use him in Game 3 and see if I can get this thing back on track. But we'll have to see what happens with that. So, okay. Well, here it is. Game 1. Shohei Ohtani on the mound. George Kirby. I am not wearing City Connects, boy. Yeah, let's do the creams. I love these unis. Overcast. Yeah, we'll go to Kirby. Game 1. He's 2-0 with a .64 this postseason. I think he's given up like 1 run. There's our lineup. Let's get right to it. Turn this volume down a smidge. Sheesh. Okay. This place is packed. Absolutely packed. This is our second World Series appearance.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World
Game
Series
one.
on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers.
We're having some connection issues. That's cool. George Kirby. You can see what he's done this postseason. 2-0, 14 innings. He's gone 7 innings on both of the starts, 19 strikeouts. I mean, just doing nasty work. All right, here it is. Alex Verdugo leading off now. I haven't played in a while. Like I said, I've been working. I don't know how we're not getting the call there. It's been quite a last couple weeks. A lot of wildfires, a lot of chaos. We'll grounder to J-Ram to get us started.
He's out. And a quick out, number 1. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound.
Here we go, Vargas. This is kind of a cool development story with Vargas. He's turned into a really good player. The Dodgers picked him up and decided, hey, we're going to turn him into one of the better second basemen in baseball. Always cool for me to see player development. That's what I like about franchise mode, is you can develop guys throughout the years, and it can be pretty fun. Turn a guy with potential into an all-star. There's a strikeout for Kirby. So far, so good here. Top of the first inning. Shohei Ohtani. That sinker ball going. Because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout. To the right side. Josh Rojas. I'm gonna miss him, man. He's been a real big piece of this franchise. 1-2-3 inning. Middle of the first, no score. Okay. Ohtani. So he's thrown 10 innings this postseason in 2 games. It's been decent. Dom Canzone. The postseason, it says he's hitting 231. 2 homers, 5 RBIs. He hasn't been great. Hasn't been bad, though. Ball's hit well to the left. Dang. I mean, that's just unlucky. It's a good pitch to hit. J-Ram. He's been red hot. We're going to have to see a few pitches, though. I don't want Ohtani getting too settled in. Jay Ramirez, 140 games played. You can see what he's done this postseason. Hitting 432. He's hit 5 homers. On base percentage of 500. It's been wild. A little early on 97, huh? Some air under it, but couldn't get it down in the gap out there. Okay, here's Julio Rodriguez. No way, man. Come on. Ball's hammered. I saw a slider. Good pitch, dude. Slurve. 0-2. Nope. 1-2 to Julio. I'd like to at least extend the inning. It's a hanger. See what he can do for us, man. Good AB. All right, full count to Julio. Golly. Good pitch. Slurve. So Ohtani, good first inning. And we would anticipate probably a lot of good pitching performances over the course of this World Series with the two pitching staffs going at each other that we have. The two best pitching staffs in baseball. There's a strikeout. George Kirby. So they've been giving me that inside corner. I might continue to utilize that. That pitch right there has been getting called a strike, but I guess maybe not on this at bat. 2-0. See if we can just get him to. Thought maybe that he'd be really aggressive. 2-0. That's right down the pipe, but it's okay. Four seam down and away. We'll see if we can just get him to reach. Full count. Gotta go to the slider. It's been good today. Just see if we can get it over. And he called it. Kind of ran back in on me. Get the called strike though. We'll take that. They've been calling that inside corner today. We're going to continue to utilize that, I think. So Ryan Jeffers, it's kind of their catcher that they've developed. He's turned into a really good player. Catchers on this game develop like crazy. If you were to find a catcher with A potential in the draft, he's going to be like Hall of Fame. Called strike there. So Kirby's picked up a few strikeouts already. And now we go back to work against Shohei Ohtani. Luis Robert's been hot this postseason. Got Robert and then Cal. Probably should have hammered that. Good pitch. He's got 97. He's got the big slurve. I can't catch up. I was thinking he was going to go to that breaking ball, but... If he goes back up there, we're going to have to capitalize on it. Yeah, I don't want that. Let's go Cal.
Ball one. One ball, one strike.
Cal's won the Silver Slugger the last 3 years.
Ball.
With, I think, 3 straight 40 home run seasons. Just late. Wanted to turn on that, but didn't pick it up soon enough. 2-2 to Cal. Good pitch. Ohtani is a 99 overall pitcher, so that's kind of been tough. I can't hit anything. Am I late on that? Dude, what? Ball should have been gone. No. Let's go Ford. Ford's been ridiculous this postseason. That hits him. Cutter up and in. We got Cole Young. He's been having a good postseason too. Tried to work that the other way. I don't mind having some of these long at-bats early. I thought that was going to be Slurve. I saw Slurve. It was a cutter. Yeah, I don't want that. That's what I thought I saw. It's the problem with Ohtani's got 5 pitches, too. It's just... Good split. Foul tipped it. Tell you what, it's going to be a long game against Ohtani. We're going to have to be a little more selective, I think. I was thinking maybe if we were aggressive early in the game and jumped on him, it'd be good, but it hasn't paid off for us. We're going to have to work counts a little more. Thought maybe he'd groove us some fastballs. Andy Pajes. That was a good job fighting that off. Probably ought to go sinker down and in, tunnel it off that slider. He's early there. Breaking ball.
2-2.
Get his eyes away and then rush him. Slider down. That's a great pitch. We'll take that. Pitcher's duel, no surprise. That's kind of what we figured was going to happen coming into this game. Honestly, probably the first 3 games are all going to be low-scoring pitcher's duels. I kind of hung that one. He's going to get double. 1-out double. Edmundo Sosa with a sneaky double there with 2 outs. First hit of the game for the Dodgers. There you go. See that split, dude. Yeah, that's disgusting. Alright, let's go hit. Ty Locklear. 8-9-1. Yeah, I don't want that. Let's go Ty. We can get some hits. Get some base runners. Ohtani is at 29 pitches. So he's been pretty I don't know how the fuck I'm missing that, man. Golly. That's what happens when you don't play for like 2 weeks. Timing. Timing. Ohtani's getting locked in here. We're going to have to... I have to start putting some balls in play. Good split.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No, I don't want that.
2-1.
Rojas has been pretty non-existent at the plate so far this postseason. 3-1. I try to run into one here. Maybe jumpstart the boys a little bit. I got to get on fastball if I want to have a chance. He's starting to get a little too aggressive, and I can't seem to hit anything hard. All right, 2 outs. Here's Canzone. Pitch. Canzone hit 34 homers this year. He's been a guy who I was able to develop. That was absolutely hammered, but foul. 111. It's a hanging cutter just early. That was a nasty sinker, dude. 0-2. Let's go, Dom. 41 pitches. Okay, we're starting to work him a little bit. I'd like Canzone to get on. Good pitch. A lot of strikeouts. So they got 2, 3, and 4.
Ball 2.
2-0 curveball. I was a little nervous about Vargas maybe giving us trouble early in the count. But he's being patient. Dodgers have been aggressive today, so I haven't been really attacking the zone. That was not at all where I wanted that. Lead off walk. It's alright. 68 speed. I don't think he's going to go anywhere. Let's see if we can just get a ground ball here from Ohtani. Sheesh. We'll go back inside. I really don't want to be aggressive in the zone, but I might have to. Baseball up and away. That's right down the middle. I got so lucky, bro. That should have been a 2-run homer. That's what happens when you got 98 in your back pocket, though. We'll take that. Here's Betts. Do the old fastball slider thing. It'll work. See ya, Betts. That's disgusting. God have mercy. 7 strikeouts already for Kirby. There's a weak ground ball to Lockley. All right. So we got 2, 3, and 4. This should be good for us. We got Jose Ramirez starting us off. I don't want that. We just haven't hit anything hard today either. I was a little below that one, huh? Yeah, I was on it. On it, just under it. There it is. Watch your head. Let's go, baby. This was me a 4-seam right down the pipe with 2 strikes. So leadoff single for Jose. Absolutely smoked. Okay, here's Julio. 0-for-1. He's had kind of a rough postseason. He hasn't played very well. 2-0 to Julio. God damn it. Cutter! And then he goes fastball. Dude, there's so much speed difference. There's 10-mile-an-hour speed difference between his fastball and his cutter. See ya. Don't hang that, baby! Thank God! That was absolutely nuked. That was all the way up the second deck. 455, dog. Stop playing with Julio. That was pissed on. 2-0. Jeez, I've been waiting for that hanging slur of all game. I finally got it. That ball was annihilated. That was halfway up the second deck. That's one of the farther balls that I've hit to left field in this franchise, I think. That was a nuke. I've hit some bombs to right, but... Alright. Well, that's a good start. A couple of hard-hit balls this inning. That's single for Jose, and then Julio. That's the same pitch. I missed it. Yeah, that's the pitch I've been looking for. I'll tell you what, it's a good start to game 1.
2-2.
2-2 to Robert. Gosh dang. I thought that was going to be a ball. It's that splitter, man. He's hanging so many pitches, but because he has so many pitches, it's hard to even time anything, even if it's a bad pitch. He's got 5 pitches. There's a sinker there. He's got the split and the sinker, and they look exactly the same, except for one's 7 miles an hour faster. All right, let's go, Cal. That's a great pitch, man. It's a great spot. Great spot for him to live. Too
One ball.
hard for me to get to, really. 1-1. Let's go, Cal.
No.
2-1.
2-1.
You get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, but he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking for. Yeah, that split. Dude! He's so hard to hit, bro.
Good two-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch.
Oh, he's a 98. Yeah. It's just nasty. He's got 97 pitching clutch, 97 hits per 9. It's about what it feels like. All right, here's Ford.
Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Swings through that one.
Trying to be aggressive.
He comes to the plate for the second time today.
Harry Ford ended up with a 5 WAR this year, which is crazy. How am I missing that?
And back out of play.
Oh, I'm right on it. I'm just under it, dude. That's crazy. If I'm on that, that's probably going. Hanging split.
1-2.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just
1 and
waste a
2.
pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up
go
a
forward.
following pitch to help you get that out.
It's up the middle. That's smoked. Right at him. It's a good swing. We'll take that. Julio, though. Second deck.
It's now a 2-0 ball.
Turn and burn.
And welcome back to the ball.
Okay.
Ready now for the
Ryan Jeffers. We're going to throw this one right down the middle. I'm tired of guys working us into deep counts. Of course, that's what happens. Lead off single for Ryan Jeffers.
So up next,
James Outman.
No.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot
Wow, okay.
inside the zone, and those
1-1.
chases are turning into a
I like that.
Can they turn that around and
See if we can get that call again.
Ball. No.
How is that one a strike and that a ball? Dude, what? Makeup call, maybe?
that one in the
No
air,
worries.
center field.
We got Julio out there.
Under it, and there's one down. Andy Pappas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball.
You
No.
gotta give me that, man.
Side edge. 1-0. The Mariners up by 2 at the top of the 5th. Slice the other way and
At least Kirby's still getting a lot of swings and misses. He's throwing a lot of pitches.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Excuse me.
That's a ball.
chase that time.
There you go. 3-1. This one needs to be a strike. There's a hanger. Cole Young knocks it down. I don't think he's going to get him. It's a good effort, though. So 2 on with 1 out. This is Edmundo Sosa. Good pitch.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ground ball would be sweet here,
Ball. Outside.
but we don't really need to let him hit anything hard. Dude, this zone is killing me.
2-1.
How are these so inconsistent? I hung him a fastball there. It's a double for Edmundo Sosa. Makes it a 1-run game. I guess he was looking for that fastball. He hit a double earlier. They're saying walk Verdugo. I'm not going to walk Verdugo, I don't think. Probably should. But I really don't want to have to pitch to Ohtani with guys on him and try to strike out Verdugo in here. That is an insane call. How can you call that right there? That's crazy. Make sure that's all good. Okay. Technical difficulties.
Ball. 1-0.
There you go. Front hip slider. Let's run that sinker back in on him. Hard hit. Ty Locklear's over there. Hey, we get out of it. A little bit of trouble there. A couple of base runners, but Kirby works his way out of it. 1-run ball game. And that'll bring up 7, 8, 9. So we got Cole Young starting us off.
That's up.
Yeah, we don't want that. Let's go Cole.
One ball, one strike.
I don't think anyone's got
Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna go. That's what I thought he was doing, but I rolled over on it. I'm hunting that hanging slurve. Okay, Locklear. Hit well to right. No way that gets out! What? Ty Locklear goes 351 oppo. That pitch wasn't even in the zone, dude. What? Hey, 3-1? I don't know how that ball gets out. Do we have wind today?
That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get
That's a cheap homer.
your hands and driving it out.
Hey, we'll take it though.
That's how you practice it in the cage.
We have no wind.
Incredible. You can
He
translate
just,
it.
I mean, he got to it.
That's a strike.
Hey, we'll take that, baby. We'll take that. So we got to Ohtani the last couple innings, which is nice. That ball, oh, just absolutely hammered. Somebody tell me how that's not a perfect. What? Look at that PCI. There's Canzone. 2 outs, nobody on. Good pitch.
0-1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls
Canzone was an all-star this year, if you can believe that.
days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Turned him into a dog. Go M's. Yes, sir. You already know, buddy. Well, not like that, though. Alright, well, Locklear gets us on the board again. I think we got 3 runs on 3 hits. There's Ohtani.
Ball.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL NL history to hit 40-plus home runs.
We might have to go to our bullpen a little earlier than we wanted to. I've been trying to be really careful with Kirby pitching to this lineup,
Yep.
but it's kind of caused his pitch count to be a little higher than I would like.
Ball 3.
Backdoor curveball, Ohtani maybe? That is not at all where I wanted that. So Kirby maybe running out of gas here.
No ball. 2 strikes.
0-2. Hammered but foul. That's executed though. I think we can get him to chase a curveball again. Yep. I think we've gotten bets on that twice now. So it's good to see. Yeah, Kirby's starting to get tired. Let's see if we can get him through this inning. We'll go to the bullpen. Curveball's been great today.
Ball. No. 2 balls.
Everything else has been iffy. Sinker's been good. Curveball's been good. Fastball hasn't been good. Slider's been decent.
No.
What do we do? Breaking ball? Got him. That was a risky pitch, but that curveball's been great today. We're going to keep relying on that, I think. Ryan Jeffers. There you go, right down the pipe. Slider. Bang. Back to that curveball. See ya. Oh, how did he hit that? There you go. See ya. 95 up. That'll be it for Kirby. Good start here in game 1. We'll go to the bullpen, which I'm not really sure which direction I want to go. It's the bottom 6, so it'll be 7. We're going to our big dogs here. We'll get Brash up. Get him into the game. Next inning. Jose Ramirez, 1 for 2. I'm just missing that, dude. Come on. It's a good pitch to hit. Bring up Julio Rodriguez, who about hit a ball out of the stadium last AB. It's that hanging slurve. And that thing went halfway up the second deck. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Good pitch, bro. Split. One of the hardest pitches to hit in this whole game. Strikeout and a 2-run homer this game. 1-1 to Julio. He's killing me with that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I was on it, just not quite. Didn't quite get my PCI to it. It's 2-2 to Julio. He's been having good at-bats today. Even his strikeout. It was like a 7-pitch at-bat, so he's been doing well. Full count. Got Robert on deck. Smoked out to left center. Off the base of the wall. Julio almost had his second home run of the game. He'll get into second with a 1-out double. So some hard-hit baseballs for J-Rod, who hasn't been good this postseason, but it looks like maybe he's finding it. Thing was hammered. So they're going to go to the bullpen. I feel like they should have went last inning. William Franklin. Who is this guy, bro? He's an AI-generated guy. Good stamina. Oh, this guy's a problem. Jeez, dude. Another flamethrower. Okay, well, we got our work cut out for us. Here's Luis Robert, 0 for 2. This guy's glove, bro. They drafted this guy, and this guy is nasty. 2-0. I'm about to find out how far Luis Robert can hit a ball. Julio's on second with 1 out. 3-0. Yeah, I'm trying to go bridge. Hit something hard somewhere, man. Yeah, I had to. Had to give it a shot. We're trying to go yard. Take that. Didn't think they were really going to want to pitch to Robert there. That puts a double play in order with 1 out. Got Cal Raleigh up there. Maybe he can get something going for us.
No.
1-0 to Cal. 2 on with 1 out. I don't want that. Let's go. 1-1.
2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge.
Let's go, Cal. Hammer something. Oh, that was it. Just a little late. I was trying to work that to left. I waited too long. 2-2. Man, he blew it right by me. He set me up with that sweeper. And I missed a fastball right down the middle. All right, 2 on, 2 out. There's a cutter. Just late. That really sucks. Couldn't convert on the 1-out double, which is very Mariners-like. So Brash is going to come in. Hopefully he can figure it out. Get us through the 7th here. There we go. 7, 8, 9. We should be able to cruise here. That's right down the middle, though. We can't be doing that. See ya. 100 up. We like that. Sink it. Slider. There you go. Pajes. Just in on the hands. That is not at all where I wanted that.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Cutter. Going back up to that shed. See ya. That Brash is disgusting. We know that. Okay. Mundo Sosa. I'm the only guy hitting the ball today. 2 for 2. He's got a couple doubles.
1 ball, no strike.
It's a good sinker. Might go cutter. He's 3 for 3. How does he hit that? Man. He's having a monster game. Here's Verdugo. I didn't even hear him go. I need to turn up my volume, bro. I did not think he was going to go. Sosa is fast. I honestly wasn't even paying attention to him over there. With 2 outs. Swerve. He chased it. That's what we wanted. Okay, let's go hit. Good job, Brash. Works around a single and a stolen base. Brian Abreu will get warm, and then we'll go to Munoz. Okay, Cole Young 0 for 2. Good pitch. That's what I was looking for. I just didn't get the foot down. Here's Locklear. 1 for 2. He's got a home run today. It's pretty cool. Number 8 hitter. This guy's nasty, dude. William Franklin, the AI generated 22-year-old who throws rockets. I should have hammered that too. Hit hard, but right at Mountcastle. 2 outs. Here's Rojas, who has not been good. Not been good this postseason. That's a gapper. Get down. Good job, Rojas. Little 2-out double. That gets us a chance to maybe put another one up. Dom Canzone's up 0 for 3. He's had a tough day. Canzone was a big part of this team this year, and he's going to be next year. Out of that leadoff spot, he was great. Good fastball hitter. 1-1. Good plate vision, good speed, good arm. There's a lot to like there. If I could get on this fastball, that'd be great. 1-2. The middle. Dang. It's a good swing. Sitting breaking ball, but. Okay. Here comes Brian Abreu. You gotta fucking give me that. There you go. Little gapper there. We'll send Julio. It's a good, good jump.
Here's
Shohei.
cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Okay. That's right down the middle. Dude, Ohtani, if he was dialed in, he would have had 2 home runs this game. That's right down the pipe.
Down the middle, usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he
Ball
wanted
one.
to get that ball
But
in the air.
Abreu throws hard enough to where
Strike.
In now.
you're not ready for it.
The play.
Could be tough.
That misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0. Here, have a slurve.
Out to
Cole.
short, Young.
Cole's been great over there. Okay.
That's the third out.
We're going to go to the bottom of 8.
On a
2, 3, and 4. We'll get Munoz up. We'll see how he does.
And now for Seattle, Jose Ramirez.
J ran 1 for 3.
Z-Ride.
Great
Finds the
pitch.
zone. Strike one.
1. Dang, dude, he really did it again.
No ball. 2 strikes.
It might be time to
Fastball's inside is
get that front foot
tough.
early, maybe even just spread out.
That was hammered to left. Get out, ball. Jose to the bullpen. 6 homers this postseason for Jose Ramirez. Tell you what, this 1-year contract for
Got the long ball working for them on
Jose to come over here and get a ring is really paying off. He has been unbelievable.
that's the
It's a 4-1 ball game.
hitting the ball where
We've hit 3 home runs. Only one was really hit well. The rest of these were just convenient.
model that type of approach.
That'll bring up Julio Rodriguez 2 for 3. Got a double and a home run.
Ball.
Pitch misses there. Ball one.
So he's got to delete
Julio's driven in 7.
leadoff home run,
Scored 10 runs.
focus on this next
Good pitch, dude.
Swings and chases a low one.
Sweeper.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Chase
2-1.
that time.
2-1.
And that one lifted
That was a
in the
good
air.
cutter, dude. 98 painted.
Out. Makes the grab on the run.
It's a good recovery,
1 out.
though,
All right.
after giving up the
Luis Robert 0 for 2.
allowing
I think he's got a walk.
ahead, but going to work at the next hitter and a
Yeah.
tough one at that.
I'm just late.
No ball. 1 strike.
0-1.
1-1.
Close with that,
1-1.
but it's 1-1. One down, base is empty.
Golly.
One too soon, it's
Sweeper. Sweeper's nasty, man. He's a dog. 1 and 2.
And that one ripped
Hammered
away.
right at him. That was a good swing.
Down and there's 2 gone.
Now the designated hitter.
Okay, here's Cal.
Cal Raleigh for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off.
Let's go, Cal. Come on.
And a pitch.
That's a ball. 1 ball. 1 strike.
1-1.
Ball.
Cutting but missing down low. 2 down, base is
2-1.
empty, but 1 run across near the bottom half
Ball.
of the 8th inning. And another ball.
3 balls, 1 strike to Cal Raleigh. He's had a rough game.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Count.
Plate, 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative.
Jeez, dude.
That's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
100 up.
Jose Ramirez with the homer here. Last chance coming.
Okay, here comes Munoz. Let's do it. 5, 6, and 7.
Yeah.
102 from Andres.
Multi-time All-Star.
Ball.
He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a single.
Ball.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls. 1 strike.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Hard.
There you go.
And strike 2.
2
Sinker
balls.
maybe? In on the hands?
Line drive.
No way, that's getting down.
Leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One
Leadoff
thing that
guy's
you
on.
see already, his bat stays in the zone
Oof.
of the plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And
Okay.
even when you
Loud out.
It's still hit hard enough
Just missed
to
it.
dump something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Ball one.
The next
102.
to hit,
1-0.
Mountcastle, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
Jammed him. That's nasty. Let's get that sinker away from him. That's also nasty. 1 and 2.
1-2 now.
102 by ya. See ya, Outman.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter he's prepared for it can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates
Slider.
there's a good spin rate on it, and it
Ball.
didn't decrease in velocity as
Mhm.
the hitter's internal clock would expect it to,
No.
and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Two.
Down to their final.
Okay, 2-2.
2-2.
One strike away.
See ya. 102 at the top. Game 1 goes to the Seattle Mariners. Our pitching absolutely locked it down for us today. That's good to see. It's real good to see. Munoz is fired up, as he should be. So we hit 3 homers. We got to Ohtani. Gave up 3 earned just because he couldn't control the long ball. Julio 2 for 4 with a double home run, a run, and 2 RBIs. Ended up being a big factor. Kirby struck out 11 over 6 innings, gave up 1 earned. That's what we needed. We needed swing and miss. Canzone with an 0 for. Really, our offense came from our guys in the middle, or I guess at the top and at the bottom. And the solo home run. All right. So that's game 1 right there. And as we always do, we move to game 2 and simulate. We'll see who's scheduled to pitch. Who's scheduled to pitch game 2? Now it's saying Kirby's scheduled. We'll do that. Should be Bryce Miller in game 2. Okay. Let's save this. Bryce Miller will get his work in and hopefully have a good game in game 2. There you go. Okay. Yamamoto and Bryce Miller. And we win 6-5. We're up 2-0 in the World Series. Bryce Miller gets the win. Let's take a look and see what happened. Ohtani had 3 hits. Julio went 0 for. Cal Raleigh hit a home run and a double. Bryce Miller, 4 earned runs. Did get the win though. Went 5 1/3. Munoz picked up another save. Okay. Well, that looks good. So we're headed to Chavez Ravine. Logan Gilbert and Bobby Miller will go head-to-head here in Game 3. We can see the... What is our postseason MVP right now? Is Harry Ford. World Series MVP, we don't know yet. But tell you what, if Harry Ford were to add a postseason MVP to his resume, that would be sick. I still personally think Jose Ramirez should be the guy. But all right, to Game 3 we go. Logan Gilbert on the mound against Bobby Miller. This is going to be tough. Dodger Stadium. Canzone, Jose, Julio. I'm glad it's all righties. That makes my life a lot easier. Who's talking out here?
Welcome to Dodger Stadium. The World World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Just about set. Today's starting pitcher,
Okay.
Bobby Miller. What's the word on him?
Bobby Miller
It's always
starting us
interesting to
off.
see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. He's right. He's really able to keep hitters
Going
guessing,
one.
and all of his stuff seems to be coming on the same
Let's go, Dom.
spot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult
1-1.
for his opponents.
That one misses. And the count even 1-1.
That's disgusting. All right. We got to lock in. Bobby Miller is very, very good.
Hitters will chase it.
We got, what's our wind doing? Is it blowing in or blowing out?
Look down in the zone.
Looks like it's blowing out. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. All right. 2-2. Let's go, Bryce. Or, sorry,
Count
Dom.
is full.
I see Miller, and I think Bryce. Full count to Canzone to start us off. Good pitch.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Okay, J-Ram.
And first off,
101 up.
Ramirez goes 5 feet 9 inches.
He's been outstanding.
90 pounds. And he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Late
Having a hard
swing,
time
foul
getting to-
the left.
Hard time getting to these pitches here.
The next offering misses.
Bobby Miller, of course, the book on him, absolutely disgusting.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a low 2 count. Just tried to overthrow that.
Jeez, man, 101. This is going to be a long game.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in the lineup and start an inning, gotta be
Okay, here's Julio.
good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction,
Go J-Rod.
setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter.
Man,
Any distraction,
101.
serve up a cookie, and instead of
Bobby Miller's coming out throwing as hard as he possibly can. He's fired up. That was smoked.
Away, but foul.
Just foul again. Jeez, 3 strikeouts to start the game for Bobby Miller. This is going to be tough.
Bottom of the first.
Okay, Logan Gilbert
For the Dodgers.
facing Verdugo.
Immediately pumps in a strike to the
0-1.
left-handed hitter.
Two-seam fastball. We're going to get that working here early.
Slow ground ball.
There you go. We got Locklear over there.
Steps on
Out.
first for the out.
One up.
Now here is Miguel Vargas.
Vargas.
That first
Oh,
offering
my.
is fouled off.
Looks like that two-seamer's working good. I meant to go splitter. Or, sorry, I meant to go slider.
On the ground, right
Okay,
side.
quick 2 outs here in the top of one, or in the bottom of one.
First, and a couple of quick outs.
Here in game 3.
To the dish.
Batting third.
Hey, man, 4 pitches,
That's
2
designated
outs.
hitter.
That is an excellent pace.
First
Nope,
pitch.
that's
Thought
outside.
maybe I could steal one.
Inside, just
You don't
missed.
want to give me that, huh?
Out there on the ball, you're trying to
2-0.
establish
This is
some
kind of a
edges on the
nightmare.
plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Hey, a lot of soft contact here in this first inning. We'll take that. Let's go to work.
And they get Ohtani for the out. Back here in shot
Okay, we got 4, 5, and 6. Luis Robert.
And now the right fielder, Luis Robert.
No, that's out.
103. Bobby Miller is throwing heat.
Postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision
Jeez, man. 2.
success of the team.
1-1.
Good pitch. Don't want that.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason.
2-1.
Pull the right strings. They might do it
Yeehaw!
God,
someday.
Lee.
One bad decision,
2-2.
and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be
2-2.
sharp.
I can't touch that fastball, dude. He didn't throw a pitch under 100 miles an hour, or he didn't throw a fastball under 100 miles an hour.
Even if it's still in the strike zone, it can be tough for hitters.
He has been absolutely dealing. All right, let's go, Cal.
Cal out now at the
How
plate.
am I late on
No
that?
ball. 1 strike.
One out, bases
Okay, here we go.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Miller's throwing all fastballs, all 100 miles an hour.
Good eye
Ball,
right
that's
there.
it.
It's a good take.
1-2. The Dodgers pitching staff has been ridiculous. 2-2. Let's go, Cal.
The right-hander deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Some real good life going through this.
Was that late? 2-2. Popped it up. At least I put a ball in play. Outman makes a good play. It's all right, that's a good AB. All right, here's Ford.
On the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch it.
Here you go. Harry Ford stays hot. That's in the gap. That might be a triple, bro. 2-out triple. No, we're going to pull up at second. No sense in pushing it. Harry Ford has been unbelievable this postseason.
Just a solid swing right
Nice double. 2-out double.
into the outfield for the base hit.
So we got a chance to score here in the top two. Runner on second, 2 down. Cole Young.
Opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
That was a hanging changeup. We just couldn't quite get the PCI down. Let's go, Colt. Good pitch, dude. 101.
0-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is
0-2.
jam or even off the inch. You find that sweet
Jam
spot.
shot.
I'll tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out.
101, man. He's thrown 101 all game.
Back here in
Okay.
LA, bottom of the
Well,
second,
nothing there.
Dodgers.
Send Gilbert back to work.
Here's a big Mookie Betts.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom.
Slider away.
He's there all day. It's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Nope. Ball.
Just missed.
Betts can claim something.
One ball, one
Not many
strike.
Players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
This to third.
J-Ram. Nice job over there.
Gets
He's
first.
up.
That's
Take
one out,
that.
bottom of the second. Here's Ryan
Batting
Mountcastle.
Slider. Ryan Mountcastle.
Here.
Bang.
He's 0-1. Gil, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider,
Here.
Painted.
a curve, and he works in a two-seam.
Curveball. I hung the shit out of that.
Flew open
He's early there. I wonder if we can run slider away.
his back down just enough to make contact with that
Oh.
pitch.
1-2.
Keep that alive.
Curveball maybe?
Now base is empty.
He chased it. We'll take that. Good job back there, Ford.
Collects,
Boom.
first, got him. Two gone after the
Batting
strike.
good.
You hear people talk
Look
about
at you.
letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach. And
This
this
is Jeffers.
wide right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone
Hey,
before he
ha.
commits,
Two-seamer.
he's way more likely to
0 balls, 1
recognize
strike.
that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice
Good
two-strike
pitch.
pitch.
He's a little late there. I wonder if we can run some cheese up.
0-2 now.
Ball. That's up.
That's
Nothing.
a really good job of laying off the 0-2
Go up and
high
away.
fastball. Is gonna make that pitcher really have to respect his hitter.
Painted. Okay. Good job. Let's go to work. I think we got 8, 9, and 1. We got Ty Locklear up.
First baseman.
He had a home run in game 1.
Wood.
Sinker.
0-1.
Tough pitch to hit.
Catch up to that velocity.
Oh.
That's a
Bobby
ball.
Miller.
Ball, one strike.
It's probably the nastiest pitcher I've ever faced on this game in the regular season. He is a problem. 1-2. Good pitch. Good sinker. I was not even close to hitting that. All right. Here's Rojas. 147. Been bad this postseason. Miller's already got like 6 strikeouts.
Down base is empty.
One.
Here.
Golly.
0-2.
He's tough. Oh man. Look at how much that sinker moved.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Pitch.
And there are 2 outs.
Okay, 2 outs. All right, here's Canzone.
Top of the lineup.
Canzone only has 1 hit so far in this World Series.
Swing and high.
I thought I was on that, dude.
Verdugo gets under it.
Jeez.
He's got it. And that is the
Once again, a big pitcher's duel. No surprise, though. We knew it would be.
fielder, James Outman. That one fouled off.
Crushed foul. 0-2. What do I do 0-2? Maybe fastball up and away. Work it off of that curveball. Yep. Tunneling right there. Pitching 101.
The three-pitch sequence here, pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2,
He's texting.
you can really expand
All right.
the zone and see how
Andy
aggressive
Pajes.
he's gonna be trying to protect the battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing.
Ground ball all clear.
He was hoping to foul that off.
2 down.
Takes it on his own. And that
Good job,
puts
guys.
2 away.
Edmundo Sosa, who killed us last game. I think he had a 3-hit night.
Baseball for a strike.
He's been really good this postseason. See if we can get this split. I don't know, you don't chase that, but run that 2-seam into the hands again.
This to
Good job,
third.
Jose.
Tosses the
That's
first.
it out.
Okay.
3 down, inning over.
See if we can get on the fastball this inning. Jose Ramirez, 0-for-1.
Miller back to work.
Was hit well. Right field. We got wind, boys. Oh,
Almost a loud start
man.
on that first pitch.
I thought maybe.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
We were on it. All right, here's Julio, 0-for-1.
First time through.
That should have been gone. I gave up on it.
1-1.
A career batting average over 300, and he's a former Rookie of the Year.
No,
Nope.
that's a great pitch. I'm lucky right there.
Bases empty, 1 away. Here in Game 3.
That's the
Outside
ball.
low. That's ball 2.
2-1.
2-1.
Drag 2.
Swing and a miss.
2-2 is the count.
I'm still just so far behind there.
That's a confidence boost.
That is just nasty work by Bobby Miller. That is just nasty. Okay, well, here's Robert.
Hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but
I was on that.
up by the umpire.
It was actually early. No, I don't want that 102. I don't think Miller's thrown a fastball under 101 miles an hour this game. Hammered to right. There we go. Hanging sinker into the right field corner. We'll send Luis Robert to second.
And that's a 2-bagger.
So a 2-out double.
I was watching his
Good job, Robert.
batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball
I guess we get Cal going here. See if Cal can drive him in.
when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that.
Nice chance to score.
I've seen him stay
On top of
consistent.
4. It's been a boring game so far.
In the box here, lets that one go for a ball.
Good pitch. Dude, there's no shot I'm getting to that 102 in on the hands. There's just no way. Ooh! 81? Dude. Oh! That is so nasty, man.
World Series Game 3. Here's
It's all right.
Verdugo. Fouled off to the right.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone.
I fucking hung that. Alex Verdugo hits one a mile.
A massive home run.
1-0 Dodgers.
That one just sounded here.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
That was nuked, man. I knew it as soon as I threw it.
Hitter gets pitch recognition early.
Boom!
Saw exactly where that was gonna be.
He pimped it too.
Not get over anxious on the line of your swing.
Alright, well.
Stayed on it.
It's alright, that was bound to happen.
Vargas
Alright.
stands
There you
in
go.
now and watches strike 1.
Slider.
Ball
Nothing.
misses down and away.
2-seamer.
The line of the pitch.
Always exciting
Ball.
to see a leadoff home run in an inning.
I don't want Gilbert to be rattled about that. I mean, it's... Solos won't kill you.
Up front there as he swings through it.
We just got a hit. And Bobby Miller has been very tough. I'll take that strikeout.
And that's the first out. Nice
job. No big deal. Good take. Shohei Ohtani. We got the shift on. I probably ought to work him inside if we're going to really run the shift like that. Let's get this breaking ball away and then we'll rush him in. Golly. I'm having a hard time.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim.
We had the shift on big time there.
Angels were playing games at home. Instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Okay, Mookie.
Got it for the second time, and that's strike one.
Slider. That'll work. That was nasty. Here, how about a fastball up? That's exactly where I wanted that. Okay. And breaking ball away.
1-2.
That's fine. Four seam down and in.
That's the ball.
Slider?
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Work a slider off that four seam. Cole Young. Okay. Well, Alex Verdugo goes absolute yard. We got 6, 7, and 8. Harry Ford leading off. Let's go, Ford. Ford has been ridiculously good this postseason. Oh! He's been doing it! Don't hang that. Tie game, baby. You'll talk about a line drive homer right there. Harry Ford is going to be the MVP of the postseason. That was nuked. We saw that up, didn't we? Absolutely crushed. Bat flip. That thing was barreled. 113. What's our launch angle on that? 20 degrees. That's the wind helping us.
That missed. That's the ball.
Okay, 1-0. Let's go, Colt. That's a great swing. Somehow, I don't know how that's not getting down. I really don't. It's a good swing. That's all we can do. Okay, here's Locklear, 0 for 1. Good pitch. Hey, I was on it, though. 0-1. Dude! He's starting to hang stuff a little bit. Broken bat. That might drop. Oh, what a play. It's a good sinker. Okay, we got Rojas. Well, at the top of the order next inning. That'll be cool. No, I don't want that. Let's go Rojas. Find you one. Oh, that's a good pitch to hit. I gave up on it. Should have turned and burned on that. 1-1. There you go. Dude, if everything's going to get caught today, it's going to be so frustrating. We're hitting some baseballs hard now. Okay, let's see if Gilbert can work through his 5th.
You know, these Dodgers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened.
2-1.
And another ball.
2-1. There you go. 2-2.
2-2.
Slider. Good job. Cole Young.
And the leadoff man set down, and they're half the fifth. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time, got that hitter out front, rolled over it, but
I don't want that.
First pitch misses.
No, that missed.
Well, it looks more focused at the plate.
Maybe he was going to be aggressive like he was last AB.
High one.
2-1 breaking ball. This would be a good pitch. Steal one.
Ah. 2 and 2.
Go back to that slider. He's seen it well, but maybe he'll chase.
Full count.
Fastball down on him. Dang, boy, you want to walk?
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work.
I don't think Jeffers has any wheels. No. Double play would be sick. He's late.
0 and 2.
See if we can get a double play ball.
No.
That's a great spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know
Split.
how you take that pitch. That's as close.
See ya. Punchy.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone.
Okay.
Now,
Right field, this ball the pitch before. It's a little tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about
Jammed him.
doing with the same arm action.
Okay, we get out of that
And he left it up, but the movement
after that walk.
And there's the third out.
Let's go see if we can put some runs up. Gilbert, I think, is getting a little tired, but we'll see what we got.
We're back. Top
Here's Canzone. 0 for 2.
Leadoff man, Dominic Canzone.
Oh, hard hit. That was a good pitch to hit. Just couldn't quite get a barrel on it.
And that's one out as they get the leadoff
Okay.
hitter in the
Here's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
I'm trying to be aggressive, but it's kind of
That's it for the second out.
not working for me here. Those are both good pitches to hit, though. I can't exactly take those.
ball. That's outside.
Let's go, Julio.
That is ball one.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something
Oh,
on
no.
the tee. Get up in the air and untie this ball.
No, that missed.
2-0.
That's the ball.
Inside.
Struggled a
The
little
announcer
bit
thinks I should try to go yard here.
strikeouts earlier.
Might as well.
Much better job at this at bat to get ahead.
Oof.
A good hitter's count with 2
Yeah, I wasn't quite ready for
2
that.
balls,
2-1.
1 strike.
Oh, good pitch, dude.
2-2.
Well,
2-2.
pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch
2-2.
that you can handle.
And
Ball.
there's a ball.
Okay, full count.
Count is full.
Let's go, Julio.
2 down, nobody on.
Good pitch. Dude, 101 painted is just so tough. There's just not much I can do with that.
Pitch.
Good job, J-Rod.
He stays alive.
Still full. Jeez. I didn't think he was going to triple up. I thought for sure he was going to go
Back here at
breaking ball.
bottom of the inning. And at the plate.
Ah, here's Gilbert.
Edmundo Sosa.
Ooh, Sosa hits one well, but we got Julio Rodriguez out there. Let's go, Gilbert.
Missed it. Man, this guy was really good.
Verdugo's got that home run today.
0-1.
Up empty with a swing there.
There you go.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No ball. 2 strikes.
0-2.
The next
Great
That's
pitch.
That's the ball.
And it's 1-2.
We're going to go with that splitter. See if we can get a swing and a miss. A little ground ball to Rojas. That works for me, too.
And Verdugo is set down.
Here we go.
Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Miguel Vargas. Oh! I want to talk about a rocket.
Very efficient.
Executed, though.
Seems like within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Bounced up the middle.
Rojas knocks it down. Can't get to it.
And that keeps the inning going.
Probably should have just held on to that, but it's going to be a single for Vargas.
Shohei Ohtani.
There's Otani now.
First
Oh.
pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss, strike one.
1 and 1.
With one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against
That's
Dude.
the ball.
Otani makes me nervous.
2-1.
With the go-ahead run at first.
I hung it. Oh, boy.
In the air, out towards
We got lucky. He just missed it.
Rodriguez. Makes the play, and the inning. We go to the
Okay, 4, 5, and 6. Bobby Miller's still dealing. He's been tough. Let's go, Robert. Yeah, I want that. late.
One velocity and stay there.
Yeah, well, he's thrown 101 for 7 innings straight.
That one
1-2.
way outside. 1-2 to count.
1-2.
Wouldn't
Ball.
chase that time.
2-2.
And
Full
another
count.
ball.
Full count, 3-2. Down the right field line, he jammed me.
This one up. And there's one down.
Thought maybe that drop. Pajes tracks it down. All right, here's Cal Raleigh 0 for 2. Been a tough World Series for him. It's a good pitch to hit. Yeah, that was just a little early. 0-1. Oh, baby, watch your face. Back-to-back hanging 12 sixes. Cal Raleigh hits one 113.
Seems like he got exactly
One out single.
what he was looking for.
See if we can get on the board. We got 6, 7, and 8. Harry Ford, 2 for 2. He's got a double and a home run today.
Way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where
Pretty
you
good
hit
pitch
it,
to
at
hit.
speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Oh, man, really? Maybe that at least get down somewhere. Let's go forward.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
1-1.
I don't know where that missed, but
1-1.
For the Dodgers.
that's how it's been going for Harry Ford this postseason. He's been unbelievable.
Getting loose. Runs. Also throwing.
100.
1-2 to count.
Okay, 1 and 2. Let's go forward. Come on.
Slider
2-2.
misses outside.
We got Whitlock ready
Tie game.
if we need.
And run stands at first.
2-2 to Ford. Good job. Miller's velo is starting to come down a little bit. He's getting tired. The pitch. Oh, 99. I didn't think he was going to go back there. Yeah, I had no shot. I wasn't looking for fastball there. All right, here's Cole Young 0 for 2.
Next to hit, Cole Young. Out towards right center.
How is that not gone?
Sizing this one up.
Oh, way, man.
One left for Seattle. Set for the last half of the seventh.
It's just under it, I guess.
There's a strike.
And tough for us here. That's 0 for 2. Hammers that.
Base hit right center field.
Lead off single?
Run is on base.
Do I need to go to the bullpen? Let's go talk to him.
Up next for Los Angeles.
It's alright. You're fine. Just get a double play ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
There you go. That's a great spot.
1-1.
Mookie on the move.
They were sending Mookie, huh?
The go-ahead run aboard at first.
Can't imagine they do it again, do they? Paint? That wasn't really paint, but buckled him. We'll take that.
Break to it, as you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else.
That's a ball.
A lot of movement on that 2 seam.
Stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Yeah, that was right down the middle. We can't be afraid of contact. Gilbert's got such good stuff that we can run it at guys. It's just hard to want to do that because it's the World Series, but got the call there.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and
Nope,
he's got to
ball.
end the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one.
It's a good split. He's late there. Or he's early. He's over it.
To count.
See ya.
Oh,
Good job. Hey, Logan Gilbert threw an absolute gem. I think that's going to be it for him. They brought in a lefty, which is not good. We do not hit lefties well.
The mound to start the eighth.
Matt Strom coming in. Strom, 4-seam slider, sinker, cutter. A lot of pitches.
Here comes a pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
That was good. That was a hanger. I hit it hard, but hooked it foul.
Here comes the 0-1. That
Ground ball. Nope. Couldn't do it there.
Good sinker low in the zone right.
We're going to pinch hit Luis Rengifo, the switch hitter. So we're not left on left here. Rengifo hits lefties really well. Facing Matt Strom. Rengifo, we acquired him from the Angels.
One ball, no strike.
At the trade deadline, they were looking to move him. 1-0. Oh, he got me. Why am I swinging at that, man? Just because I saw it well, I guess. Okay, here's Canzone. He doesn't hit lefties real well either. 0 for 3. He's had a rough World Series. Oh. It's alright. We're on them. I mean, it's just, oh my God.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's egregious. That's nasty work. So through the 8th. Okay, well, Rengifo staying in the game. Whitlock's going to come on. Whitlock, another acquisition. Use him as a long reliever or spot starter as needed. He's very, very good. It's coming down to the wire here at Chavez Ravine. There you go. Slurve. Nothing. Sinker. All the way. That'll work. Verdugo. Verdugo hit that home run. Really the only guy who's done anything for the Dodgers. I threw that right down the middle. What am I doing? I wanted that up. Okay, they got Mateo coming in to run with 99 speed. Tough play. Jose, can you see? What a play. That's crazy. That is disgusting. Okay, Mateo stays in left field. We got 2, 3, and 4 up facing Matt Strom. Let's go, Jose. Top of 9. There you go, Jose. Thing came right down the pipe. Leadoff guy's on. See if we can get Jose Ramirez around to score. And then go to the bullpen here. Okay, Julio. 0 for 3. It's been tough. It was a hanger. It actually ended up being a half-decent pitch. Graterol's going to get warm. We're going to have bullpen options. Julio 0 for 3. How are we going to get Jose to second? Jeffers is a ridiculously good catcher. We just don't have the speed. Strom's got a great cutter.
1 and 2.
1 and 2. Let's go, Julio. Come on. It was a decent pitch to hit. Just wasn't on fastball, I guess. Okay. We'll bring up Luis Robert. 1 on, 1 out. Dude, that cutter is killing me from Strom. I am not picking it up.
1-2.
Playing terrible. We gotta settle down.
And he did. Foul ball, it stays
Another great
0-2.
pitch from Strom. Robert hits lefties really well.
That's the ball.
Big breaking ball. One on, one out.
Spoils it
Right
to
down the
strike
pipe.
pitch, and he'll see another.
You can see
Why?
he's trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little
1-2.
target on the fastball.
Step off throw to
No,
first.
good.
Back standing. He's in there safely.
One for three.
Next
That's
ball
the ball.
is downstairs.
2-2 the count to Matt Strom. Let's see what he can get going. Or 2-2 to Luis Robert Jr. rather.
That's foul off to the
Good
right
job.
side.
You faked that off. Okay. Good AB. Full count.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to
Yeah, I
change
mean,
his
if
system.
he
He's got to be ready to swing it.
walks Robert, that'll be a problem. See you, ball! Let's go, baby! Hey! Luis Robert Jr., 2-run homer in the top of the ninth. He's fired up. Come on, baby. Unbelievable. What an at-bat.
He just kept taking his cuts. Finally,
And the collapse continues for the Dodgers. You already know we're going to the bullpen, baby.
that's an impressive swing of the bat to go over
Hanging slider.
the opposite
And that's how Robert does it right there. He's a right center type of guy. He knew he got it. That wind's blowing out way too far.
let that ball travel. Great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
One down.
So Cal, 1 for 3.
Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And a swing and a miss.
Dude, how do I... Okay. It was not letting me go to my bullpen. Oh, whoops. Should we bring Gratterall? We'll face one more hitter with
2 runs across in the inning. You're the top of the
Whitlock, and then we'll bring in Munoz. How's that sound?
Off the
Ball.
mark there. And the count is
1-1.
So a big 2-run homer there from Luis Robert. And we got a chance to be up 3-0 against the Dodgers, which is ridiculous.
Strike 2.
6 pitch. I was looking for slider
One ball,
again.
2 strikes.
Cal has had a terrible World Series. Cal and Julio both. It's been the other guys kind of picking it up. Oh, I did not mean... I didn't hit the... I didn't even mean to swing, dude. I flinched and hit the button. Golly. Okay, here's Ford. 2 for 3.
Wood.
Good pitch.
No ball. 1 strike.
Mike. All wound up for triple digits now.
Hit.
He went fastball same spot twice. And I was way early and way late. That's not a good sign. 0-2.
Hit. 3.
How is this sinker 95 with this fastball 93? God damn it.
score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home.
Well,
It's now
Robert
3-1.
did his thing. We're going to let Whitlock kind of hang around here for a second. Oof. Maybe not.
And there's one
No, let's go to Munoz. I've seen enough. Munoz is tired. He's pitched 3 days in a row.
Now, Andres Munoz. He's into the game with the bases hit.
That was nuked. He's that early, huh? On triple digits?
1-1.
Takes the ball.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you
Okay,
can
2 down.
to find a way to get on base.
Good job, fellas.
And Betts is set down.
That upside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him, got bounce into that out.
Yep, 101.
He's been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working
Yeah.
with too big a
Oh,
lead.
2.
They could get
No
right
balls,
back in this
2
ball game
strikes.
if you're not careful.
There it is, game 3. 3 games to nothing for Seattle. The Dodgers have played terribly this postseason. We're 1 win away from a World Series title. I'll probably simulate the next 2 and see what happens. Logan Gilbert does not get the win, but he threw really well. A couple of home runs for us. Harry Ford hit one. Luis Robert hit one. There's Harry Ford hitting a double. He had a home run. Robert 2 for 4, home run and a double.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners.
We like that. Garrett Whitlock ends up getting the win. Munoz gets the save. So the Dodgers haven't shown any kind of fight. We'll simulate the next 2 at Dodger Stadium. We'll get that all squared away. 3 games to nothing. This is going to be a little bit less eventful than I thought. I will simulate the next 2. There's a chance we end up winning in simulation, which would be kind of interesting, but I usually... Oh, I guess we'll simulate... Yeah, the next 2. So we're scheduled right now for Hancock. Oops. Okay. We'll go Hancock, Denny, and then Kirby. That way we'll get those guys a full day's rest. Full, you know, 5 days there. So Emerson and then Denny. Alright. I will be right back. We'll play game 4. Or we won't play game 4. We'll simulate game 4. Probably simulate game 5. And then we'll play the first game of us being back at home. So that's what we'll do there. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I'm going to finish this up here. Alright. So, I do want to look at the awards here. Postseason MVP. Harry Ford is leading the charge for that. Honestly, these three guys have been ridiculous. World Series MVP we won't see until the end. So we'll simulate this one, and we won. We swept the Dodgers? No way. 4-0. Emerson Hancock threw a gem. I didn't even expect that. Wow. That's so anticlimactic. Canzone hit a home run. Robert hit a home run. Brash gets the save in this one. The Dodgers were such a good team, and we swept them. Didn't expect that. So Seattle Mariners win the World Series in 2028. Let's see who gets the awards here. Luis Robert Jr. wins World Series MVP, and Harry Ford wins playoff MVP. How about that? And we bring it on home. Not much to say there. We're going to go to the off season. Well, I guess we'll keep the stream going. Okay. I always forget all these things. Negotiate contracts with any players. Who all retired? Sal Perez. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. He hasn't played in 2 seasons. He's done. Brubaker. I forgot about him. Any interesting stuff here? Tim Anderson's gone. Okay. Altuve inducted into the Hall of Fame. No surprise there. Freddie Freeman inducted into the Hall of Fame. No surprise there. Okay. So we need a new manager. AJ Hinch. Do we dare? I like AJ Hinch. He gets rid of plate vision, though. I really need plate vision. Newton Young. Look at this guy. Gives us positive velocity. 3 years at $5 million a year. Is that what he's looking for? Let's do 2. Okay. Third base coach. What do we got? Look at the speed. -2 on the blocking, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. And he wants 2 to 4 years. Give 4 years, 1.2. That's fine. I'll give him exactly what he wants. Bingo. Honestly, AJ Hinch would be kind of funny. He wants a lot of money, though. I don't know if I really need that good of a manager. So these guys are all gone. Rojas will be gone. Soto will be gone. Garrett Whitlock, yeah, I don't need him. 1 year, 12.1. What's the... Yeah, the qualifying offer, I think, is 22 mil, isn't it? I'm not trying to re-sign any of these guys because we are going to have to make some money cuts this year, some budget cuts. I will take Robles back. He wants 5. He's 31. I'll do 1 year for 4.5, or maybe... I don't want to give him a long-term contract at 31 years old. We're saying he's an everyday player. He won't be an everyday player. He'll be just depth. We can do that though. But none of these other guys are gonna get offers. So we'll move forward. Okay. Antoine Winston. Let's go back to our managers. I like that. Juan Chavez. -1 bunting. That's cool. We don't bunt as it is. We don't ever fucking bunt. Here, have 4.3. I need a manager. Juan Chavez. We'll bring him on. He didn't want to be part of our team or what? He get picked up? What? We're outbid? I want this guy. Okay, thank God. We're paying him a lot of money. I don't know if that's really the best idea, but yeah, that's fine. I just like the idea of the +1 arm strength, +2 velo. Yeah, look at this guy. These guys are all +2 speed is nice. Yeah, well, that's good. That's all good stuff. Okay, we have everybody set up. Frankie Alvarez agrees with the Angels. Let's see what's all going on here. So, as far as free agents go, I really don't have much money to spend this year. The only place maybe would be, you know, like a third baseman. But we've got the depth to bring guys in. I do wonder a little bit about CJ Abrams coming in as a shortstop. We've got everybody that we need, honestly. But maybe we go make a splash with relief pitching. I feel like that could be a big one. Like Felix Bautista. I feel like he'd play pretty well. Should we bring Edwin Diaz back to Seattle at age 35? That'd be kind of funny. Started his career in Seattle. Finishes it in Seattle. He wouldn't be a closer, though. I think Batista would be a good one. Setup man. How old is he? 33, bro? That's a... How is Spencer Steer that good? Acuna's getting a lot of offers. What do I have? I've got some money. Jack Flaherty. Jaron Duran would be cool. Don't have anywhere to play him. Glaber. Could spend on CJ Abrams. What is he looking for? 5 years at 10.3. Bring him on for 2 years. I kind of wanted to use Ty Pete. I don't think any of these starting pitchers make any sense for us. Ian Hamilton. Do we have any lefties? Jose Quijada might be a good one. Bring him in. Hader. Josh Hader would be interesting. Clay Holmes. Yenier Cano, 35. Batista's huge. 6'8", 285. Could we bring him in? He would really be a setup guy. He wouldn't really be a closer. Ian Hamilton throws hard. It's 4 years. We're gonna have a pretty cheap. Problem is, if we go with C.J. Abrams, he's not gonna hit the ball real well. But I like what he does offensively. And he'd be a good guy to have at the top of the order with Dom Canzone. Wouldn't help our situation against lefties. You know, you got Arcia's out there. You got Volpe's also out there. Gunnar Henderson. I don't want to pay that kind of money. Sheesh. Nobody's really interested in Tovar. CJ, I like the idea of CJ. So what do we got? We can offer. We've got a good amount of money sitting there. We just got to keep in mind 2 years, 10 mil. We give him 3 years, 30 mil. That's till age 31. That would kind of take care of any of the problems we'd have. Our starting pitching's fine. Our bullpen, we still have a Brady, we still have Brash. Santos, Joyce. Yeah, it'd be good to go after some of these bullpen guys. Batista wants to be a closer, though. He's freaking good. Maybe we bring on some of these other guys here. Ian Hamilton. We offered him. Michael Kopech might be a fun one. Throws hard. 2 years at like 6 mil, 6.1 a year, 6.2 a year. Let's do something like that. We offered C.J. Abrams contract. $30 million for 3 years. I think he could be worth that. I don't know. We'll have to see. He's going to be similar to. He's going to be pretty similar. Similar to J.P. Crawford, I think. You let him kind of do his thing. He's got good reaction, decent arm, good speed, good vision. To me, it makes a lot of sense to have him in there. He's been an all-star twice. I think he would be great. All right, now we're kind of leading the charge on 3 different guys to add to the bullpen. Kopech be good. Ian Hamilton will be good, and Jose Quijada would be good. CJ, of course. Okay. Let's move forward. Let's look at my offers. We're still the top dog there. Hamilton likes what we're offering him. I'm fine with that. He throws hard. Brewers are backing up the truck for Acuna. Nolan Jones is an interesting one. We just have nowhere to play him. He doesn't even have an offer yet. Riley Green doesn't have an offer. Josh Lowe doesn't have an offer. None of these guys really have an offer. Kerry Carpenter. Santander. Nolan Jones is good. I just don't know. Well, what is he looking for? Yeah, he's looking for a lot. Honestly, not bad though. I don't have a place for him. I mean, our bullpen's going to be great again. Ford and Raleigh are established. Naylor's established. Might be good to have a good backup corner infielder, though. Because Cole Young will move to second base. Here's Victor Armas, who we picked up. He could be interesting, too. Bryce Matthews. Canzone's going to be a free agent. We'll probably make a signing next year for a left fielder. We do have Trammell also. These were the guys that we drafted. So here's Michael Barrett. Richie Cruz, the shortstop. Joel Caraballo. Woody North. I thought we had another guy in here that we signed, but maybe not. Barrett could be a right fielder. He's durable. Richie Cruz. Could be a shortstop of the future for sure. Good vision, good plate discipline, good arm. Switch hitter. Let's take a look at our first baseman. Naylor, Parker, Mercado. Ludwig. Barrett. Greg Wacho, who we know. He's going to be outstanding. And then Woody North. Wacho. That's one that we really like. Yeah, that'll be good. But right now, we don't really have another good corner infielder. Robles. Okay, let's put this together a little bit. Okay, that's not it. Rios, Naylor. What's this spot here? Oh, second base. Yeah, that's what we need, second base. And then we won't have another middle infielder. We'll have C.J. Abrams. But we won't really have a utility guy. So let's see if we have anybody that's maybe going to work out as a utility guy. Christopher Morel might be one. Third base, 84 overall. He would be a utility guy. He's honestly pretty good. Be nice to have his right-handed bat to use against lefties if we wanted to go, you know, have him play some second base or something. He could probably play all over. Tell Marte's available. That's crazy. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. I like the CJ Abrams move, I really do. Brandon Drury also, not a terrible option, but can't play any shortstop. He's not bad though. Dude, I like the Christopher Morel deal. 84 overall. What does he want? 5 years, 9.1 a year, really? I'll bring him in for 1 year. Dude. 7.5 mil to be a utility guy is kind of crazy. Yohan Moncada is an interesting one as well. Third base, second base, switch hitter. Not a bad option. Maybe he'd be cheaper. He's a switch hitter at least. Third base and second base. That would be fine. I think that would be just fine. Because we'll have the outfield covered. So we would really just need another guy that could play second base, because we can move Cole Young to short if we have to. We've got Ty Pete in the minors. He could play some third base, could play some second base. Let's do that. And Moncada's 33. About 1 year for 5.5? I like that. Josh Young, that's a good one too, but Morel's not a bad one. He's 29 though. He's gonna get paid. And then I need like another first baseman. I like Tristan Casas, man. I would love to sign one of these guys, but jeez, there's nowhere to play him. Could bring in Yandy Diaz. He's 37. Bring him in on a 1 year deal as basically like a bench guy. Also Joey Gallo. Nukes only. I like the idea of Yandy Diaz though. Terrible defender, but hits well from the right side. I think Torkelson and Casas will want real playing time. That just doesn't really make any sense as far as that goes. I've got the money, I just don't have the places for those guys to play. Maybe Diaz. Maybe he'll want to come in on a 1 year deal. We got Michael Chavis. Bobby Dahlbeck is 33. It's not really what we're looking for. Let's see if Yandy wants to come over here on a 1 year deal. Dude, he's kind of expensive for a 1 year deal. Dahlbeck. .4. He's a right-handed bat. He just doesn't hit lefties real well. I really need a guy to hit lefties. Maybe it is Diaz, because it's not going to be Vaughn. Torkelson's going to be too expensive. Casas is left-handed and going to be too expensive. What else we got? We got Christian Walker. Be weird to bring him in as a platoon guy. Yeah, maybe we do pay Yandy Diaz. We've got money, I think. We'll do 1 year. We'll give him like 7 mil. It says he's gonna be an everyday. You're gonna be a platoon, probably. Sorry. Here. Okay, so what are we looking at here? So CJ, come play short for us if he wants. Hamilton, Kopech, Yandy Diaz. Yon Moncada, if we need him. And Jose Quijada as a reliever. He's got a lot of interest, actually. He's the lefty. We do actually need him. We need a lefty bat in our bullpen. I'll give him $5 a year for 3 years. That's fine. Just get us above the Braves is all. We'll probably regret that. Actually, I don't. Give me 2 years. What if we just ran 1 year at him? 1 year, $6 mil. There you go. Because I like the left-handed deal. No hits. CJ, I think, is going to continue to get good. He's going to be a good leadoff guy for us. And I don't think that Ty Pete's going to be ready. So, Gaby Moreno signs with the Brewers. I also need to tender some contracts. I would like Cole Young to be signed long term. So maybe we can do a big extension for him. 10-year. How much money are we going to have to pay Cole Young? Maybe not 10 years. 5 years? He doesn't like the 6-year deal. That gets him... Maybe we will have to give him 10 years. It's going to be crazy. I'm betting he's going to want probably like 10 mil a year. I want to extend him long term because he's going to be our second baseman for the foreseeable future. He's going to be a star. He was unbelievable this year. Yeah, it's going to be about 10 million. I don't mind paying him. $12 mil? $12 mil a year. We'll do it even 120 over 10. He's going to be a star. Ty Pete. Sure. Clase. Okay, we'll renew it. It's fine. I like what he does. Enrique Bradfield. Okay, Mitch Denny. What does he want? 2 years? He doesn't really want 3 years. He's 25. 27 hitting free agency. He's going to be a rotation guy. He's a lefty. Do we want him in our rotation long term? I do. I don't know what it's going to cost me though. 5 years, that'll be 30. That'll be fine. If he wants to hit free agency at 30 for only $2 million a year, I can live with that. $5 years is kind of long, actually. Maybe we do. We let him hit free agency when he's 27. We've got some studs in the minor leagues right now. We'll do that. Ted Arnson. Sure. Manny Vasquez. Sure. Locklear will renew it. Okay. Smod Taylor. These guys are all minor league guys. That's fine. Andrew Lara's a good one. Okay. Matt Ray is going to be next up as far as studs go. Going to be outstanding. Ray Valenzuela, I like him. Bryce Matthews, love him. Excuse me, Novoa, Chambliss. What's our money looking like? Yeah, we still got a lot of money. Mark Patton. I want all these guys. These are all guys that I drafted. Ruben Blanton, I don't care. He can go. Blake Hunt. Don't really care that much. We'll keep him, I guess. But Acevedo and Chia. These guys are just depth catchers. I don't really need them. Hooper's the guy we're excited about. Carlos Vargas still here. We'll keep him. David Newton, we love him. Espinosa's fine. These are all young guys. Gabriel, Joe Moya, 21 years old. Yeah, probably ought to keep him. Mendez, Cole Emerson is a deep attention. There's just no reason to keep him. As much as that hurts me. John Dahl. Nice. Not bad. Manzanillo. These guys are all of our guys with potential. Avila, Jimmy Joyce. Jimmy Joyce really ain't that good. I think we're going to let him go. Leo Castro. These are our real studs here. Our AA guys who are looking to be dogs. Roger White's terrible. Herbert Chen will take. MacArthur. James House. Cosmo. Yabu. These are all the guys we drafted that are studs. Lee Hamill, Derek Reed, and Michael Castro. Okay. Make sure all those guys are tendered. Let's move on to the next couple days. Did we sign anybody? We did. We signed Abrams. It didn't even give me a notification. All right, so Abrams is here, and Quijada's here. That's good. Okay. Taylor Trammell, Tapia, and Haggerty are all arbitration eligible. 31 years old. We'll keep Trammell. He's going to be more of a platoon guy. He doesn't like that, but we'll keep him. We'll avoid arbitration. Tapia. Yeah, here you go. Haggerty. Yeah, depth. Okay. That's our arbitration. Tendering contracts. Cole Young. 120 over 10. That'll be till he's 35. We're going to actually edit his thing to second baseman too. Because that's what he is in real life. That's where his skill set makes the most sense. Type Pete just isn't there. So there we go. We got Cole Young as our second baseman. He's a good second baseman. He's going to be outstanding. We've got CJ Abrams now as a shortstop. We were going to run Ty Pete out there. I just don't think it's going to make any sense. We've got Abrams on a 3-year deal also. That'll work out. That's going to be crazy, though, because we've got a lot of guys with 3 years left. So I think Robert's only got 2. And our first baseman, Naylor, he's got 2 left. So what does our lineup look like right now? Abrams is going to play short. Cole Young is going to play second. I think, honestly, I almost think Abrams ought to lead off, maybe. Either way, I mean, it doesn't really matter much. See any quirks? Not really. Canzone's good if we're down. This is clutch, 63 out. Yeah, I feel like probably Abrams, Canzone, Julio, Robert, Cal. And then from here on, it doesn't really much matter. I like Naylor driving in runs because he's good at driving in a runner from third with less than 2 outs. That's like a whole perk of his. Good fastball hitter. So to me, I like the right, left, right thing too. You got Julio, then you got Naylor, then you got Robert, and then Cal. Ford, Urias, Cole Young in the 9 hole, I guess. I mean, he was great, but use him as kind of a second leadoff guy. Canzone's in his last year here. I don't know what we're going to do with Canzone. I love him, but we're going to need a better team. Although we look good on paper. Free agency. Let's see where we're at with our guys. Andy and Yon Moncada. Moncada will be good for depth. Okay, I like what we're doing. Mitch Denny. He's been good. I don't know. Yeah, we need to switch this back around. Because Hancock's the one that we're going to let walk. We like him, but he's old, and we've got guys coming in hot, so that'll be good. Okay, let's move forward. Okay, we gotta make sure everybody's on the 40-man roster. Is there anybody not on the 40-man roster that needs to be? Haggerty's coming off. Ty Pete is going to be on the 40-man roster. Okay. Spencer Steer to the Yankees. That's kind of a nightmare. Edwin Diaz to the Royals. Flaherty to the Cardinals. Doesn't surprise me. Whitlock to the Braves. Batista to the Guardians. Not bad. I think we picked up that reliever we were looking at. So far, nobody else really competing for these guys. You can see the Ronald Acuna sweepstakes is out of control. Josh Lowe has no offers, and he's a 91. He's going to be too expensive, and he's 31. Doesn't make sense for me. I'm sure he'll get offers once Acuna's off the board. Riley Green also not getting any offers. I have nowhere to put these guys. That's my problem. I love the idea of Tristan Casas. I just got nowhere to put him. Torkelson, same thing. Love the idea of him. Nowhere to put him. I love the idea of Jarren Duran. Shea Langeliers, Danny Jensen. Do we want a catcher for depth? No offers for Jose Ramirez. He's too old. He's deteriorating. Royce Lewis. What's up, Ethan? Sorry, I was looking at it. It just barely showed up. My internet's been crazy. It all just came across right now. We've been having some connection problems. We ended up winning the World Series. JD. I like Morel. Because Locklear can play first base, that's fine. And Canzone can also play first base. So we should be covered for injuries. It would be good to have Christopher Morel still. Nice. When will you play? I just got done. We ended up sweeping the Dodgers somehow. I literally only played 2 games and simulated the other 2, and we smoked them. It was honestly kind of disappointing. I was hoping for it to be like a more entertaining stream, and it just wasn't. So he really didn't miss much, honestly. Harry Ford won the postseason MVP. Luis Robert Jr. won World Series MVP. I'm just working through the off season right now, but I'll probably be done here soon. We signed C.J. Abrams. Arias, yeah, that's fine. We'll have a good turnover here in a couple seasons, and we'll be able to make some big moves probably. Yeah, I don't know. I almost want to keep Canzone long term, but because I don't want to be paying Luis Robert Jr. the rest of my life. We've got the... I'm just thinking about injuries. Naylor's been hurt a ton. We've got him covered with Ty Locklear, who's not great, but he'll be fine. He's technically kind of a prospect still, even though he's 28. We'll have Trammell, we'll have Victor Robles. Neither of them are very good, but they'll be here for the time being. So if Naylor were to go down, we'd be covered there. If Robert were to go down like he did last year, we'll have the outfield platoon option like we did. Raleigh and Ford will handle catching. Arias will handle third. Cole Young second. C.J. Abrams short. I do want Yohan Moncada to come on in free agency and just cover that. Andy Diaz. We can put him in the minors or something. And he can be a depth piece if we need. I love Jarren Duran. I want him bad, but there's just nowhere for him to play. Garrett Mitchell's dog. Cedric Mullins. McCarthy. I like Jack Sawinski. Ton of pop, but who's the best player on my team? Julio. He's a 98. But that makes sense. I mean, he's been the guy for several years now. He's insane. 28 years old. He still hasn't won an MVP. We've got all these crazy seasons, and he hasn't been able to win an MVP. So, it's too bad. George Kirby's our best pitcher, 94. You can see him here. What I'm really excited about, so I've got Matt Ray, who's 22. He's a 73 overall, A potential. He kind of throws soft. So he's going to be a complete change of pace compared to the rest of my pitching staff. And then I've got Mark Patton, who I really like, and then Mariano Feliz, Herbert Chen, and David Yabu. These guys are all 3 unbelievable. Manzanillo's okay, but these guys, dude, Japan, China, and Pennsylvania, but these guys are all going to be studs. So I want to get them up at some point. But for now, Kirby's holding it down. He's going to be a free agent next year. I would like to extend him. I would like to extend Gilbert. And I'd like to extend Bryce Miller, respectively. Mitch Denny is here for a while. He's the Rookie of the Year. I'm not sure if we're going to keep him in the starting pitching role. I like him as a lefty. Emerson Hancock will be gone, though. So We'll have to see what happens, because at some point these guys are going to be too old. I'm going to have to pick somebody to stay, and I just don't know who that's going to be. They're all 30, 31 years old. But I'm glad we've got Abreu, Brash, Santos, Kopech's back with his potential. Ben Joyce, Quijada, the lefty, that's good. Andre Lara, and then of course Andres Munoz. Harry Ford, age 26. This is what he's done in his career. I'm hoping he has a monster year. I just don't know. He won a Silver Slugger, which is crazy. But okay. Yeah, let's check on our arbitration. These are all good offers, so I'm not worried about that. Yandy and Nankata. Yeah, that'll be fine. I think they all accepted it. Either that or they're going to arbitration, but either way is fine. So Kopech, yep. Joyce, Quijada. Looks like they still are waiting. That's fine. I'm doing free agency and contracts since the season's over. So we're just we're managing all our contracts. Josh Hader to the Mets. Cunha goes to the Reds? What? Shea Langeliers to the Rangers. Royce Lewis to the Giants. Wow. That's wild. Nobody has any money. MJ Melendez could be an interesting one. I like him, I just don't have anywhere to play him. So did I sign everybody that I needed to? Yeah, there's Moncada, there's Yandy Diaz. Maybe I shouldn't have signed Victor Robles. That's alright. Did, what happened to... Taylor Trammell decided to be a free agent, huh? Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine, honestly, because we could probably go out and get Riley Green or Nolan Jones if we wanted to. Tonight or tomorrow. Tonight I gotta go to bed. Tomorrow I work again. But then maybe the next day I'll probably be streaming. And I'll probably stream some spring training for a little bit. Maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to decide, do I want to do this? Honestly, Nolan Jones would probably be on the bench for me. Or Riley Green. But it'd be a good investment for us to have because Luis Roberts always hurt. It'd be a good depth piece for sure. He won the batting title last year. That's crazy. Would it be crazy of me to sit him on the bench? I already played 2 of them, so I won't play any more tonight. This is the very end of my stream here. I started early because I had to be up early. So I probably won't play anymore because I gotta go to bed soon. How much money do I have? Do I dare? No, I do not have any money. I signed everybody, but I don't have any money left. Unless somebody wants to sign for really cheap. $9.2 million. I wonder if Kerry Carpenter would want to come on. Kerry Carpenter in Seattle. Years at 18. That's just not going to be enough. He likes the 3 years. He just doesn't. That'd put us in the hole a little bit, wouldn't it? Why does he like the Giants so much? Give him a player option. Because he wanted 3 years, 16. I could do that. Alright, good night, dude. Carpenter. 16 for 3. Is that a bad? That's not a bad option. Because he'll probably play some. Uri's an interesting one. We could bring him on too on a minor league contract. He's not going to want to do that. Garrett Cole, that's crazy. Max Fried. That's Trammell. He's done with us. Byron Buxton. How old is he, dude? He's 35. Yeah, I don't have any money left. We'll see if maybe Kerry Carpenter wants to come platoon a little bit with us. I don't know what to expect. See, he's another left-handed bat, though. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Like, Christopher Morel makes the most sense. Patrick Wisdom's not bad either. He's not gonna want that. Gino. Mitchell Winter. Really, it's gonna be right fielders, but Castellanos would be crazy. Resigns. Canario. Santander, Nolan Jones. I mean, Nolan Jones. We just don't have the money to do it. Graterol signs there. Mitchell, Torque to the Mets. Evan Phillips. We're in the winter meetings. Go to the draft lottery. Let's see. Yeah. We're going to pick 30th next year. No doubt about it. Who gets the first pick next year? The Angels, Rockies, Tigers, Athletics. It's the same old story. Excuse me. Rule 5 draft. Let's see if we can find any diamonds in the rough here. Tristan McKenna, third baseman. Wow. 26. Bubba Chandler I like. Is there anybody that's really young? Mark Castillo. Carmen Caruso, shortstop. This third baseman, Tristan McKenna, 61 overall, but maybe we could pick him up. Could we add him to the roster? He has to be on the 40-man, huh? I like Bubba Chandler. Diamonds in the rough. That's about it. Maybe I can pick up Bubba Chandler. Okay. I don't need any more. Okay. Free agency. We still got Carpenter. Cody Bellinger. The Brewers are spending money, bro. Nolan Jones to Baltimore. Josh Lowe there. Did we sign Carpenter? We did. That works out good because he can play first base too. He's on a 3-year deal. Why is he looking so bad? So we got Locklear. Tristan McKenna is an interesting one. Moncada. Yeah. I see Andy. Locklear. So Locklear will probably start the year at AAA, and then because we've got Andy Diaz, who's going to be our spot first baseman as needed. That's fine. Yohan Moncada can hit lefties, which is good because he'll probably have to play some second base. So we'll probably rest Abrams a lot against lefties because he just doesn't hit them well. And Victor Robles can play some left field every so often because Canzone doesn't hit lefties well. So kind of a soft platoon situation. So against left-handed pitching, this is where things are going to get interesting for us. So CJ, we want to play short because we're paying him a lot of money. He does a good job over there. He's not the best fielder, but he's got good reaction, decent arm. Cole Young will play second base. He hits lefties okay. But what we really want to do is get into Naylor, Arias. This is kind of where things are going to be interesting. Because maybe Naylor ends up hitting second. Or Julio ends up hitting second. Honestly, that probably is the best possible thing we could do is like run Cole Young up out of the leadoff spot against lefties. It's let Julio hit second. Or lead him off. And let Naylor hit two. Something like that. I like the idea of having the speed up there though. So then in the 4-hole, you do have Naylor, whose job is driving runs. He's good at it because of his quirks. Situational hitter. Let Raleigh hit 5. Arias can hit 6. He hits lefties pretty well. And then maybe let Ford, Canzone, and then Abrams. But then what we can do against lefties is run Yoan Moncada over at second base. We can let Cole Young play some short maybe. Yandy Diaz can step in and hit in the 4-hole maybe. As you can see, he does a good job. Ty Locklear. Okay, we'll do something like that. Tristan McKenna has to be on our roster. I like him. Okay, we've got one too many people on our major league roster. So who's gonna go? Probably Ty Locklear. Move him to AAA for now. And then when we go to Class A, Armas can probably go to AAA. He's good enough at the start. Cuevas, AAA. Hooper's good enough to play AAA. That gets us 25 out of 26. What's the position breakdown? They don't have very many starting pitchers. Maybe we have a starting pitcher that can go to AAA. Manzanillo. Okay. And then Class A. And Woody North's second position is right field, so we might turn him into a right field. Oh, I thought his second position was right field. What? Oh, it was Barrett's. We're going to move him over to right field. So his secondary position will be first base. Oh, wait. Go to right field and then first base. Perfect. Okay, now we do have 2 more roster spots in the minors. So I don't know if there's anybody that we want to sign to put in the minors. Willie Joe Gary Jr. That's crazy. Jake Vogel. Starting pitchers. Is there anybody that we want for depth? Walker Buehler. Yeah, probably not. We don't really need any starters for depth. Gregory Soto maybe could be an interesting one. Cano, probably not a bad option. Yennier Cano. Throws hard. Maybe we make him an offer. We use him in the bullpen, that's fine. Wilson Contreras, a catcher, he'd probably be depth. He's 36, but if we had an injury, maybe, or Gary Sanchez would be kind of funny. Maybe we bring Gary Sanchez in. 2-year. Just for depth. Should we tell him he's going to be an everyday guy? I guess we're probably going to be too far into debt. Yeah, we might not be able to do that. Ezekiel Duran, Green, and Vaughn all end up there. Volpe to Kansas City. Jaron Duran to the A's. The A's are going to be actually pretty good because they're going to have a lot of different options. That's fine. We can always make a couple of trades too to fill out our AA system. I got to make sure we're good on depth though. So that's our catching depth. It'd be nice if we had another catcher. That actually would be nice. I do want to bring in Gary Sanchez. 2 years, 3.4. Sure, here you go. Take my money. Gleyber Torres. The Brewers made so many signings. This is going to be crazy. I think we're in good shape. Tristan Casas to the Nats. That's nice. Dustin May goes to the Mets. Oh, and they sent Trammell, Tidwell, and Meredith. That's crazy. Let's see. Is there anybody we need to move? Honestly, Tim Gabriel doesn't make a whole lot of sense to have on the roster. Because these guys are all going to be better. Let's put Gabriel out there. See what we get back. I like all these guys. We've got Sanchez signed. Second base isn't bad. It's not great though. We've got some depth there though. McKenna's an interesting one. I don't know how that's gonna go. These guys are all good. Yeah, because Richie Cruz. We've got a lot of left fielders. Let's see, Romeo Tapia is probably going to be the big problem. We don't really need him. We've got enough options there. That's fine. I like all that. Okay, overall, it's not too bad. We're gonna see if there's any prospects out there. I don't love that. Don't love that. Alex Ewing, shortstop. Not a lot out there for them. Vincent Chang, a reliever. That's good. Okay. Romeo Doby. Saldana and Chang. I don't hate that. Vincent Chang, a reliever for Gabriel and Tapia. Almanzar. There's not going to be much available with those. I was hoping maybe there'd be something a little better. I'd rather have position players. Joshua Samuel, a second baseman. 19 years old, is young. It's not bad. We might do that one with the Guardians. Send those guys over there. And then, as far as our second base, Ted Arnson's good, but he's never going to play ever. As much as I like him because I drafted him. Let's see what's out there. Marshall Trainer. They're trying to move Ewing, but I don't need him. Eddie Rodriguez. I want some young guys. Fred Downs, Tim Down, or Fred Michael and Tim Downs. Cretlow. Abreu and Irabu. Jerome Hoskins, Chauncey Montoya, Abdul Jackson, Frank Romano, there's a catcher. Willie Ochoa was supposed to be a dog. Be 3 players there. Campos, Moreno, Hendricks Barrero is actually a pretty good one. Cliff Yu. If I had like a good reliever, Rick Sanchez. There you go. Vaughn Kearns, Corey Thomas. I like that. Okay. All right. So that should finish up the offseason for us. We've got 30 guys at the big league level. So we got to thin this out a little bit. So McKenna, we have to keep up because he is, because he's a Rule 5 guy. And Bubba Chandler also. But we can send Sanchez down. Vaughn Kearns can go down. Denny will keep. Jose Quijada we like. Ben Joyce we like. Moncada. Who was it that was going? Who was it that we were going to send down? It might have to be a couple of these guys that we brought in that I didn't really want to send them down. Ben Joyce, maybe. This Rule 5 thing might not have been the best idea. I kind of want to maybe get rid of Chandler. I like him, but McKenna's going to kill me if he's up at the big league level. Denny's fine. Quijada might have to go down. And Ben Joyce. They're both going to be on waivers. Somebody's going to pick them up, but that's okay. Because I've got Kopech. Honestly, they're all out of... Everybody's out of options. That sucks, man. That's alright. We'll do that. Okay. We'll see what happens. Arbitration, we already went through all that. We should be in good shape. Okay. Okay. So Cole Young, did he end up accepting? Yeah, he did. So we've got Cole Young for the rest of his career as our second baseman moving forward. This is what we got here. There's our starting rotation. We still have a lot of our top guys that we like, so that's fine. Okay. Beautiful. It's going to be interesting when we have to thin it out, but that's the end of the offseason for us. This is the projected lineup here. Abrams, Canzone. I'm excited about Abrams. I think Abrams is a dog. He's got good plate vision. I think he'll hit 20 bombs for us. He's only here for 3 years. So that'll be cool. Let's look at some of the other teams in our division. So the Rangers were pretty active. So let's see what they got. So Seager, we know. Carter, Garcia, Tavares. Pretty much the same exact team that they've been running out there for the past several years. They've got a lot of depth now, though. Which is kind of what happened. They have Taylor Trammell. That's a heartbreaker right there, but... Okay, so that's the Rangers. Not too worried about them. The A's are going to be interesting. Lodolo, dog. Tom Hirsch, shortstop, dog. Jaron Duran and Bernardo Sanchez. That's going to be fun. Crochet, Rengifo, Jacob Wilson. Inoda, McKinstry. They're going to be good, but I don't think it's going to be enough for them to really be competitive. The Angels. Frankie Alvarez, that was a big signing for them. He's a stud. Catchers develop like crazy on this game. He's really, really good. What did they sign him for? That was a good... So the Angels will actually be competitive this year. They got him. They got Trouty. Zeke Duran playing some second base, switch hitter. No, he's not a switch hitter. He's just right-handed. That'll be good for him. Can hit both. Kyle Harrison, a nice starter. They could use one more starting pitcher, I feel like. Dylan Carlson's a nice center fielder. Ohapi, that's good. I don't know what they're going to do with that situation. Vaughn Grissom, Ryan Bliss, who we moved over there. They're good. They're not great, though. They don't have the pitching. Bobby Deal. I wanted so bad to draft him. Orenson, who we moved. That's our division. Our division, honestly, looks pretty bad. We're going to win a lot of games this year. Okay, who's scary? I know the Brewers made some big moves. Sal Frelick, Dylan Cease, Bednar, Bellinger, Moreno. That's nice. It's nice. They're not super great. They've got good depth, though. There's Jackson Churio. That's cool. Okay. Brewers are good. Pirates look good. Walker, Skeens, Hayes. They're decent. Adames. That's a nice move. Termar Johnson's up to an 85 at 24 years old. That's crazy work. He's going to be a big piece for him. Cardinals are really good. Cruz and Gorman. Josh Lowe. That's a nice piece. Skubal ends up coming in. Adley Rutschman to the Cardinals. Look at that. That's going to be sick for them. That's going to be a good team over there. Diamondbacks, Soto, Carroll, Perdomo, Salas. Dang, boy. Excuse me. Yeah. They're good. They're not great. Rockies are not good. Not good at all. They've got Spencer Jones. Adele Amador. These guys are dope, but oof, tough one. Dodgers are good again. Great starting rotation. Don't have a lot of position player depth. Padres, Tatis, Edward Cabrera. How about him, huh? There's an ace. Clase in the back end. Lawler playing you some short Corbin Burns. Machado. Lane Thomas out there. Yeah, it's a good ball club. And the Giants. Holy shit. They brought in Guerrero last year. They brought in Royce Lewis this year. They have Shanwell. Logan Webb. O'Neal. Jordan Hicks, starter. That's a good move. Kirk Mason Wynn. Golly. When's Wynn going to be a free agent? Ooh. Yeah, the Giants are good. Giants are good. Gunner stayed in Baltimore. That's good. They needed to do that because they were going to be toast otherwise. Alvarado, that's a nice move. Jackson Holiday's developing nice. Nolan Jones was a big signing. It's a good team, but they're not that good. I don't know what they're going to do with the rest of these guys. I mean, looks like they've got some good defense, but Devers, Hassan Kim, Duvall, Kenzie Gore, they didn't address their starting rotation. Red Sox aren't going to be very good. I don't know, Jose Ramirez, that's exciting for them, but Yankees are going to be good. Spencer Steer's a big one there. Kyle Tucker and Aaron Judge. Yeah. Jake Berger. This is going to be some guys hitting some home runs there. And then you get into your bullpen. What's your starting rotation look like? Tristan McKenzie, Sandlin Wells, Jason Dominguez. Okay, I mean, it's not great, not bad. Rays are okay, they're not great. Blue Jays have some nice pieces for sure. I'm trying to figure out. Reed Detmers is a 91. The White Sox have finally put together a better team. They're still not going to win very many games, but they're getting there. Cleveland, PCA. It's an 87. Look at him, bro. Wow. Okay. Tigers are terrible. Royals ain't good. Twins usually put together a good team. They've got a pretty good team. What's the best team in baseball this year? Honestly, I haven't been impressed with a lot of these teams. Oof. Yeah, the Braves, even though they did not keep Acuna, they went out and got Bobby Witt. That's going to be a nightmare for whoever. Jeez, yeah. The Braves are good. Once again, McClanahan, Strider, Albies, Olsen, Riley, Bobby Witt, Harris, Sean Murphy. Sheesh. Okay. How about the Marlins, bro? Alcantara stays, 99 overall. Yui Perez stays. Phillips, closer. You got Rosario playing some second base. Fraley, Trent Grisham out there. MJ. Seems got a lot of potential. Look at what they did, dude. All these guys beat potential. This is going to be crazy. The Marlins actually might be rebuilding the way that they're supposed to. That's crazy. Mets, not great. Phillies are good, but not necessarily great. They don't jump out at me. Nats are okay. The Reds might be one of the best teams in baseball. You got Acuna, Ellie. This is a crazy team. Hunter Green, Jazz Chisholm, Alexis Diaz in the back end, Alec Thomas. Just kind of a steep fall off here, but there's some star power there. Brewers are good. Pirates are good. Well, a lot of the strength is in the National League. Where do we rank? Our defense is ranked pretty bad. We're first in power, first in pitching. So that's cool to see. A lot of pop on this team. Well, that's it. That's the off-season. Next stream will be spring training. I appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. I'll catch you guys on the next one. We'll be back to making videos here now that things have chilled out. So appreciate y'all.